Okay, I am going to try to answer some questions that a lot of you have been throwing at me about about the AP test. I'm gonna just kind of like go through some things. I'm starting at just the AP's main website, right? And it's like kind of hard to navigate through things. There's like tons of links, there's tons of spaces where it's like, what are you talking about? So I'm gonna try and make this as easy as possible, so that you could follow along and like click the same things and then read what I'm talking about. If you miss something, I'll get to some spots. There's a good video in here about what it looks like the day of. But let's just get started. So I also I don't know if this is the most efficient way to do things on this site, but I've this is how I figured it out. So start at the main AP College Board website. Click this guy right here. Learn how we're supporting schools. We don't even need this one anymore. Um, and then the easiest way that I've found is just to get to this schedule right here, right? And this has a lot of information. It's got all your schedules there, all the different tests, right? So if you've got some other tests, that's fine. I am going to go down to the calculus test. Is that right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm going to go down to the calculus test. Right here, we're going to click on BC. Okay, so you can see the exam times. For us in Colorado, we are doing it at noon. Okay, that's on Tuesday, May 12th, next Tuesday. You guys will get an e-ticket 30 minutes before the start of your exam. Um, we'll get into some like what it looks like on different devices later on. For you guys, for both AB and BC, um, you get 30 minutes for question one. Now, the way it works is you get 25 minutes, and then you have like a timer that's going to be shown in front of you. It'll turn red at 5 minutes, and they want you to start uploading then. They won't force you, but if you miss your window to upload, then you don't get more than that 30 minutes. You won't get points for any of your work if you don't upload it. Um, I think that they are giving a way to um, try again if things go badly, but you have to get your reason approved by them. I saw that somewhere. I probably won't get into that here. But then, so you submit question one, can't go back to it. And we'll talk about different ways to submit it. I would suggest doing it with a photo. Um, and then after that, you can work on question two. That one, so this one you get 30 minutes total, 25 to do it, 5 to submit it. Here, you get 20 minutes total. That's 15 to submit, and then 15 to do it, and then 5 minutes to submit it. So if we scroll down here a little bit, it tells you what you need, what browsers would work, laptop, tablet, smartphone. I would suggest doing it on a tablet or a smartphone, just because of the ability to submit when we're doing math, you don't want to be typing math. I type enough math, you don't want to do it. I think you're much better off and you're much more efficient writing it. Because if you're typing it, then you're writing it and then you're typing it, and it's like you're not using your time efficiently. You're better off just writing it and taking a picture of what you've done. Um, so I'm not going to go through this how to type math because well, we can look at this real quick, like so you can see why I'm telling you. So like if you wanted to write that, then you could type that in, right? And they would take that for that. But if you did this, then it wouldn't work, right? So imagine like you're doing some math and you get this, and then like you got to go type it and you got to do that. So if if you just take a picture of the work that you've done, then you're not wasting your time. Hopefully I'm making sense. All right, so let's go back here. If I scroll down, you can use your notes or study guides. Textbooks and other classroom resources are allowed. Previous assessments or assignments, so all this work we've been doing, and a calculator. Talk more about the calculator in a little bit. Um, Question one is worth 60%. It'll have 2 or more units in it. There are 2 or more units the way the AP looks at it, not the way that we have organized them. And then this one is worth 40%, and it's the same 2 or more of the eligible topics and units, right? Um, and both of these, like, look at this. So it will consist of similar components to a traditional AP Calculus exam questions with minor modifications to enable you to submit it with handwritten or typed, right? So like practicing existing AP questions is valuable, right? All right, and that's what we've been doing a lot of. So remember, BC, you guys are 1 through 8, plus those 5 topics in Unit 10. This is series. Unit 9 is parametric and polar, and that's what's not in it. AB, you guys are everything but volume and some other like integration things that we haven't really talked about much. But what we've been studying is what's on the test, I think. We're gonna keep going down. All right, so that's all I want to talk about from this page, but I'm going to look at a couple links up here. Let's see, where is it? See, I told you this is like hard to get through. Oh, I wrote it down. All right. Oh, so I want to go back to the schedule. So we're going to go back. All right, so back in the schedule here, right? Where I clicked on this. If you want to see the AB stuff, you can click there. So if I scroll up now, I'm going to look at these 3 links right here. Exam features and timing. I'll click that one first. So if you scroll down here, let's see, tips for taking open note exams. You guys could click that and check that out. Exam day experience. So if you guys, is this it? Yeah. So all right. This right here. There's this YouTube video right here, and it's only like 4 or 5 minutes long. I will link this, and absolutely every one of you should watch it. It shows you what it looks like to go through um, the exam process. Specifically, you see what it's like to submit a photo. They want you to do it vertical. They want you to, you can submit up to 5 photos, but you need to make sure you're like selecting them right. You can keep selecting photos, but if you hit submit, then you're done. You can't go back and like add another photo, right? So you need to do it in the right order, and everyone should watch that video so that you make sure you understand how to do it. Um, let's see what else. Um, you guys, I don't know if I can do this. Can do this. You can type your ID, which you're gonna get 2 days before your exam. You can type that in there and then hit continue. I can't do it. I don't have an ID, so I can't tell you what it's like. But my guess, that's clicking here, right? Is that how I did it? Yep. I clicked this guy right here, right? That that is something that I think all of you should do as well. I think that will be a valuable use of your time so that you can walk through it and know what it's going to look like when you're taking your exam. And so that you can be like, "Oh, well, this thing is going to trip me up and now I know what it is, so I'm good to go." Um, you need your IDs, whatever. Okay, so here, come on down. You can use any Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge. Oh, look at that. Internet Explorer is not supported. Um, so you can do it from a browser, which means you can do it from a smartphone. I think it'll lock everything else out of your smartphone or out of your browser. I don't really know. We'll get up to some security stuff in a moment. Get rid of this guy. All right, so now let's go back, and I am. Oh, so that was looking at this guy, the exam day experience. Once again, I will put a link to that, and I'll actually just leave it here so I don't miss it. Um, what you need on exam day. If you look here, I'm totally gonna run out of my 15 minutes here. Um, you should look at this, right? Your um, your device, your browser, your connection, assistive technology. I guess there's a checklist that you need to go with this checklist. Like this is how this works. It's like it seems like a rabbit hole sometimes. But there's other things for other specific. Oh no, there we go. Look, um, what's permitted? A calculator. So there is a B and BC thing here. So let me X out of there. Go back to here. So getting ready for the exam day, I'm sure you guys get some good information there. Your scores will come out at about the normal time. Let's see what this says. Yeah, you guys, this would be valuable for all of you to look at. I think it's some of what I'm covering right now. So back to here. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go back one more, and I'm back at the schedule thing. So that was everything that I just did was in this spot right here. So now let me click here, exam scoring. I've sort of said this. Um, us teachers, we're going to get your exams on the 26th, so I'll be able to look at them, see what you wrote on them. Uh, I feel like it said something else. So this is, yeah, so, you know, they're confident that you're going to get those same course exemptions that you get any other year. At least in the US here is what they're saying. So let's go back here. Oh, I should say forward one more time. They're using the same 1 through 5 scale, right? And then this is they're going to try and do it by the usual July timeframe. Who knows if they'll be able to do that. All right, so now exam security. Let me go here. There are some rules. You should watch this video about the rules. They are open note. Let's see what else. They've got all this stuff in here, right? In terms of detecting plagiarism, consequences. Um, if you get caught cheating, which I hope no one would do, um, they might prohibit you from taking an AP, taking the SAT, subject text. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. Um, so just, be honest. You guys are honest people. Um, and just do your best. And know that if something does get messed up, hopefully they'll be able to fix it for you. All right, there was some stuff that I wanted to talk about specific to A, B, and BC again. So I'm going to go back down to here. All right, and then we will scroll down to other course specific info. This is it, right? So like I said, I would suggest watching that video and seeing how to do it with a smartphone and use a smartphone. Don't do this. Don't do this thing. This typing an answer in. So just take a picture just like we do on Google Classroom. But look here. They say you do not need a calculator. It is designed such that a graphing calculator or other calculator is not required. However, it is allowed, right? So if you have a calculator, you are totally allowed to use it. My guess is that they're going to write this test in a way that it's not going to help you that much, right? Like all the Math 9 and Math 8 work that we've done, I wonder if that is not going to help, right? They're good at writing these tests, right? So you can use it, right? And I would suggest having one. Um, and hopefully you have one, and if not, you could use a 4-function one, right? Available on a computer, or TI has their downloadable software for free right now. So maybe that's an option. I don't know. I need to see if that's against their rules. I can't really tell. It's really hard for me to figure this out. But maybe you can use the free TI graphing calculator software, which is what you all are used to. You would need to have a computer for that, right? I don't know. Actually, it works on an iPad. I'm running low on time. So here's the other thing. This right here, unsimplified numeric answers. That's what I call AP form, right? So you can continue to use AP form on this test. That's all I've got for now, because I'm running out of time. Actually, here, look. So this is your BC topics. Actually, I'm not even talking about because these are in their units and it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, you guys, hopefully this helps you see a little bit, and hopefully this helps you to be able to navigate throughout this website in a way that makes a little bit of sense. There are things in here that I didn't get to, and there are things that that will probably come up that I haven't covered. Anyway, my 15 minutes is up. Good luck. Bye.